Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the business segment. The ongoing clean-up in the financial sector by the Bank of Ghana should be brought to an end next month. This is what Joy Business is learning from managers of the banking and economic space. Next on the radar of the central bank is the microfinance sector, which has suffered its fair share of the panic withdrawals. But would this clean-up leave the sector safe and sound as expected? There's more in this report.
Bank of Ghana's projection of finalizing the cleanup by November ending will be based on dealing with most of the issues in the banking sector, like recapitalization, the non-performing loans, and banks said to be facing some financial challenges which have affected their operations badly. The same regulatory measures would also be applied to the savings and loans and microfinance sectors as the regulator pushes to ensure that its new laws for these areas are duly complied with by players in that space. On the banking sector, the Bank of Ghana would ensure that the remaining banks that are yet to meet the new minimum capital requirements show a credible and documented plan which would prove that by December 31, they would indeed have met the new minimum levels. The Bank of Ghana in the coming weeks would also be heavy on savings and loans and microfinance sector as they move to deal with some governance shortfalls and liquidity issues. Already, the governor of the Bank of Ghana has indicated that some firms that are insolvent will be closed down very soon. It is currently working out an arrangement with the Finance Ministry to bail out depositors of these firms. We also understand that the regulator would also be heavy on the microfinance sector. It is believed that this cleanup, together with the recapitalization, will revive the needed confidence in the sector, which experts say will be fully achieved by the first quarter of next year.
The Tama Oil Refinery Tor has taken delivery of 120-ton per hour steam boiler, which is expected to contribute immensely to the refinery's energy needs. The refinery currently relies on power generated internally as well as from the national grid. The 120-ton per hour boiler would produce steam for its newly installed 6.5 megawatts generator. The total power consumption at Tor is about 7.5 megawatts. 5.5 megawatts out of the 7.5 is generated internally with three 70-ton per hour steam boilers feeding the refinery's generator. However, the current capacity has not augured too well for the refinery's energy needs, and Tor has had to shut down due to power outages. The utilities operations manager at Tor, Alhaji Aminu Abubakar, in an interview, said Tor will have excess power after installing the new boiler.
With the arrival of this 120-ton per hour boiler, like doctor said, it's going to improve the reliability of our operations and equally improve our power generation, possibly to win ourselves off the national grid. Currently, we have to support our operations with the national grid in terms of power. We are able to generate about 5.5 megawatts. When this 120-ton comes in operation, we'll be able to commission our newly installed 6.5 megawatts generator. That means that we're going to have some surplus because our actual consumption of power for the entire refinery is about 7.5 megawatts. So when we get the 6.5, that means we are going to go into some surplus, possibly export, or we'll have that extra in terms when the refinery expands, it can be utilized.
The installation and commissioning of the 120-ton per hour steam boiler will take about 7 months to complete. William Ankama Anum is the project manager at Tor.
We are extremely happy to receive this 120-ton per hour boiler for our refinery operations. Now that the boiler is here, what the next action will be to have it installed. We'll do the mechanical works, we'll do the electrical works, and then the instrumentation works. We are doing the installation beginning this November, but other activities, the mechanical piping and those electrical works, cabling and all that, instrumentation works, all will take us the 7 months, including commissioning of the plant for use. So we'll be working on this one separately as the main plant runs.
Meanwhile, Public Affairs Manager at Tor, Dr. Kingsley Entwibwesiakon, believes shutdowns will be a thing of the past soon. And that's all for now. There will be more business on the marketplace shortly. My name is Emmanuel Apuaji. We are free. Have a good afternoon.